Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Lakers fan. For this video, I'm going to be talking about one player that I believe the Lakers must target when it comes to completing their roster. As of right now, they have 14 players, and that's why I believe Rob Pelinka, LeBron James, and Frank Vogel should be eyeing this one guy. So if you're a big Lakers fan and want to know who I'm talking about, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. The Lakers just signed DeAndre Jordan, which means now they have 14 players on their team. Going into the NBA season, every NBA team is allowed 15 players on their roster, 2 Exhibit 10 contract players, and 2 two-way contract players. And with the Lakers having most of that filled up already, all they got left available is that one final spot. As of right now, the biggest question is, who will the Lakers sign with their final roster spot? The most popular idea that comes to mind right now is the Lakers signing DeMarcus Cousins. With the possibility of Marc Gasol leaving, Boogie would simply be a great replacement. He's a front court player that can space the floor, be dominant in the paint, and also be a pretty decent interior defender. With DeMarcus Cousins right now having no NBA team, I do believe Boogie will sign anywhere where he could win an NBA championship. And with the Lakers being favorites right now, Boogie himself definitely has interest. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm kinda surprised that DeMarcus Cousins is not on an NBA roster right now. I still believe he has a lot of skills and tools to contribute to a championship run. And if you end up signing Boogie to be the 15th man on your team, that's a bang for your buck in my opinion. But for this video, we're not going to be talking about DeMarcus Cousins. We're going to be talking about another scenario, the Lakers getting Kevin Love. Kevin Love going to LA has been a very popular rumor for a long time now. Who wouldn't love to see a reunion of the duo that won the 2016 NBA championship? With the rumors of Marc Gasol leaving, I do believe Kevin Love would simply be a great and amazing replacement. He has very similar size to Marc Gasol, is a great floor spacer, but I'll say the difference is that Kevin Love is a better offensive player and Marc Gasol is a better defensive player. I do want to mainly focus on the sharp shooting and the floor spacing, with Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan both being in the paint centers. Signing a center that can space the floor has to be a priority if Marc Gasol leaves. Kevin Love spent the last 7 years with the Cavs, and although he did help them win a championship, let's be real, they're not going to win a championship anytime soon. And with Kevin Love being 33 years old, I want to see him in a true championship opportunity once again. Another big reason why Kevin Love is being linked to the Lakers is because the Lakers got Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love's college teammate at UCLA. Russell Westbrook and Love have a good relationship. With Kevin Love having a good relationship with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook, come on, we got to see this team form. We just got some recent crazy news from the Cavaliers that apparently this year, they're only going to play Kevin Love 6 to 18 minutes when it comes to the regular season. A big move the Cavs made this offseason was getting Lauri Markkanen in a big 3-time trade. And with the Cavaliers right now fighting their future starting power forward, Kevin Love got knocked down the rotation, and come on, we want to see a buyout happen. With Lauri Markkanen being very young and having a lot of potential in the NBA, let's be real, he is a younger version of Kevin Love, and that's why they're going to focus on him for the future, and that's where Kevin Love's got to go. In Kevin Love's perspective, he has about $70 million left on his contract, and some say Kevin Love does not want to get bought out. He would rather get paid with that contract. But when talking about the NBA, anything can happen. Like look at last year, Blake Griffin. Blake was a part of the Pistons and had about $75 million left on his contract, and what did he do? He got bought out and joined the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Love right now is being very vocal saying he does not want to do that, but come on, as the season goes on, I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Love flipped the switch. Which moves me forward to the perspective of the Lakers. The Lakers will love a Kevin Love buyout and then of course, sign him to that 15th final roster spot or even the 14th spot if Marc Gasol leaves. I do believe if the Lakers get Kevin Love to the veterans minimum, it's going to add so much depth to the center position. And honestly, Kevin Love could even start. With Russell Westbrook and LeBron James loving floor spacers, Kevin Love is known in the NBA as one of the elite best shooters at the big man position. Of course, with Kevin Love being 32 years old, he's not as good as he used to be, but come on, as a 15 man on your roster, it's a bang for your buck at the veterans deal. The only way this is possible is if Kevin Love decides he wants to get bought out and compete for a championship while he's still currently in his prime and has a few years left in his NBA career. Kevin Love has to agree, the Cavs have to agree, and then of course the Lakers will be right there. I know LeBron's gonna call K-Love and be like, yo, come to Lake Show. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Lakers and the possibility of them getting Kevin Love with their final roster spot. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe this is a good idea, or do you believe they should target somebody else? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!